We are live. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Today is Wednesday the 12th. I hope you are all doing well. And remember, you all can do the thing. I'm just going to do a very quick noise check just to make sure that everything is working and online. And I am streaming as that programming guy, right? Yeah, stream it says I'm live. So there we go, it says I'm live. Okay, and do we have sound? We do. Okay, sweet. All right, everybody. Ow, fudge. Okay. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Today is Wednesday. So one thing is, I stopped my clock ticking, so that's gonna do anything. However, I experimented with different microphones. I can't easily get rid of my keyboard clicking. Well, I could. What I would need to do is I would need to put the microphone between me and the keyboard and have the microphone point toward me, which would, I think it would work. I don't have enough time to try, so I think what I'm going to do is for next time, I am going to maybe get a membrane keyboard instead, or maybe get a mechanical keyboard that isn't so clickety, I guess you could say. I don't know. Anyway, just have to warm up. Anyway. So also some more announcements. This is turning into a twice a month thing and not a once a month thing, just because I like doing this so much and you all like doing this, watching this. I'm guessing you do, right? We'll see. The number, as long as the numbers go up, I think it's fine, right? Anyway, so the idea is, I believe this is what's going to happen, is that we are going to do a call on a Wednesday before the WinUI3 call, and then one of these after the WinUI3 call. And I think how it's going to work is the one before the WinUI3 call was going to be kind of the series as we're going, Win32 APIs and how to make GUIs all the way up to WinUI3, because right, we did WinUI3 last week. And then the one, I think then the last one of the week, I think might be more of a here's the cool feature that we're doing in Windows, like Windows App SDK. Let's do that. What's up, Gabby? And so I think that's what's going to go on. Again, everything I just said, it's still up in the air, so it might happen, it might not happen. All I can say, it's probably going to be twice a month now instead of once a month, just 'cause this is awesome. What else to say? If you've noticed between part 1 and part 2, last month and this month, there we go. It's a very big change, right? Last month was let's do something with the WinUI3, and this is still GUI based, but it's like let's go to C++. The reason why is how I like to run my streams is different than what we were initially thinking. We were initially thinking of a stream to accompany WinUI3 and Windows App SDK, and I'm like, oh, we're doing it this way, and we decided that the message of this is kind of a WinUI3 stream didn't match the hey, let's learn something together stream. So that's what's going to happen. So this is more of a let's learn together type stream. I don't know, something. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. So GUIs, right? Way back when, I think Windows 1.0 is a GUI. I'm not actually 100% sure on my Windows history, but there were GUIs, and you can make GUIs, and the only way a person could make a GUI is with the Raw Win32 APIs. I have done some of this back when I I think was fresh out of college. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna be a BAMF and I'm gonna write my own video game or something with the Win32 APIs. And my gosh, sorry, it was hard. Not what I was expecting. And so, to kind of, you know, history is always good to know, right? So, to learn history of the UX frameworks, we're going to start by making a GUI, some kind of GUI. I don't think it's going to be the most advanced thing in the world, but just something from Raw Win32 APIs to WinUI3. And we're going to do MFC, WTLs, WinUI, WinUI2, the whole entire shebang of stuff. So follow me. I'm going to stream probably again the Wednesday before WinUI3 and the Wednesday after WinUI3 call. But anyway, I think that's enough talking. Let's get started on trying to make us... Oh man, this is going to be fun. We want to create your own Windows app using a wizard. Fancy Windows desktop. Wait, does this just have a GUI? I'm really curious. Hold on. What is this going to give me? Hold on, test a GUI app. What is this actually going to give me? Because I'm going to make one from scratch. I'm uber curious what this is going to give me. Because I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, look at that. Wow. So basically we're going to be making all of this. Excuse me. But what does this look like? Wow. Look at that. Fancy. All right, well, let's get rid of that because I guess that's when we do it. Right? Smexy menu bar. I remember back when I was learning Java and my teacher was like, we're going to make a Java UI. We're going to make a UI using Java, so you have the Swing library. And I remember, being flabbergasted that I had to add the menu items. I was like, why aren't they here already? Like, of course they're going to be here. Why wouldn't the menu items be here? It's the same thing where I think a lot of people have this first thing. When starting programming, they write a hello world application and they run it and then it just exits. Like, what's going on? It's like you have to tell the app to actually stop running and to pause and like, wait, what? Why do I have to tell the app to do that? Both of those was like, why am I telling the app to do this? Anyway. Oh, right. I moved this so we can actually see the stuff here. Okay. We are going to make a C++ GUI Windows, and we're gonna see what to do. I guess we could try to emulate that. That'd be quite interesting. How should I begin programming GUI? There we go. So I know basically mostly how to do all this, but we will see. In the 1980s, and we used to create Windows applications for decades. More advanced and easier to program frameworks have built on top of the API, for example, MFC, ATL, and .NET framework. We're actually going to go over these eventually. Even the most modern Windows runtime code for UDP and store apps written C++ WinRT uses the Windows API underneath. For more information about the Windows API, see the Windows API index. Okay, prerequisite. Created Windows desktop project. Well, I created a blank project, and I guess we're making main. Let's oh god, come on. Oh, there we go. Yes, new item. I think actually a really cool idea is, do you want to just make a class? Just a CPP file. Okay, we're just making a CPP file. I think what would actually be cool is make a GUI to use Environment Manager to look at environment variables. That'd be interesting. Anyway, I think just source.cpp right now. We don't have to make anything fancy, right? We don't have to be like, oh, what's the name? Just have to be main, just have to be this. So we have source.include windows.h. This is for the Windows library, because we all need the Windows library, and we need one of this. I think this is going to complain. For some reason that I can't remember off the top of my head. Why are you going to complain? You are going to complain because, oh, will you actually work? Every time I added a win main, it complained. I've forgotten why it complained, but oh, there we go. Yes. This is the issue that I was always being like, what the hell's going on? Is there something I have to add? We just typed up some preprocessor macros, extensively to abstract away some of the details, such as calling conventions, Windows, a desktop program requires Windows.h, tchar.h defines the tchar. Do I have a tchar in here? No, but do I need it? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Probably gonna break anyway. So there's a linker error, and it's linking to something that I can't remember. Copy. Oh man, I know I've obviously done this before. Okay. Aha. Yeah, it's probably because my win main function is incorrect and I just don't know what it needs to be. Oh, subsystem should be Windows. Okay, did you not change that? Properties. Linker. Linker system subsystem. Linker system subsystem. Aha! Because it's a console app. Boom, diggity. All right. All right. Awesome. So Windows APIs is basically almost like a REPL you can think of. Yes. Yeah, so this is with the linker, and I'm assuming if you tell the linker this is a console app, it's going to link things differently than if you go this is a Windows application. What the exact difference is, I have no idea. Hey, look at that. Subsystem consoles for console-based applications, you should define main. Subsystem Windows is for GUI applications, you should define win main. Console, Windows is shown, Windows program starts with that console window edited. Looking at the answer, knows that's... Okay. So the error message totally makes sense. Okay, basically, so obviously, so when you not obviously, you need to not say that because there's people here who probably don't know it. When you make a C++ app, I'm just doing C++, for instance, application, you write the code as a source code. They're .cpp, .h files, right? Right, and then you compile them, and they make object files. So if I have a GUI app, if I have source.cpp, GUI app is eventually going to output a .exe file. But let's have another project in here, and GUI app depends on that project, and that project makes a DLL. Well, what I need to do is I tell C++, hey, I'm taking code from this DLL, and at writing the source code time, I know what the methods are. And the compiler will go, cool, I can look at the DLL, I can see that the files are there, great. But then there's something called the linking time, where the things are linked together in a way. So when I call when I call DLL.B, it actually goes to the DLL and calls method B. Way too way too complicated for this right now. But so there's compilation, you have linking, and then you finally have the output. And how you get the output from the linking, I don't know. Didn't really have to worry about this. So what the error was I'm telling the linker, hey linker, I'm making a console file, thus my entry point is a method called main. And the linker's like, bro, I can't find main. I don't know what you're talking about. So when you change it to Windows, we're telling the linker, hey linker, I am making a Windows app and my entry point is win main. Additionally, you don't need to make a console window because I have one already. Or I'm going to make one. And it's like, cool, bro. So that's what's going on. Sweet. So we have that. See, so if anybody's new to programming who is watching this, I just want to let you know this error that I got, the linker error and how to solve it, I know I've encountered this multiple times. As you keep programming, you're not gonna magically start memorizing everything. So you just watch me go. I know I've done this before. I forgot what the solution is. Let's type it in here, and then boom, hey, there's the solution. It's like, that's the solution. I totally forgot it. And I bet next time I make a win main, I'm also gonna forget it. I'm gonna have to Google the same thing. So, but do not be discouraged if you have to look things up, right? Because you're gonna have to look things up. Okay, so we have that. We have to define the Windows proc, and we are going to, because I don't want to do forward declarations, because I just don't want to. So, in C++, and some other languages as well, it's top to bottom, right? So, if I go wind main, and in wind main, I refer to wind proc, which I'm going to change later because wind proc is just not the best thing in the world. It'll go, oh, hey, I can totally find wind proc. This is great. In fact, if I just say, I don't know, WND proc, if I go to 0, 0, 0, 0, will you just compile for me, please? You can find it, right? But if I go here, and I go like that, wait, are you actually going to compile? What? Param1 could be, wait, are you actually going to compile? Am I just like, am I wrong? Oh, there we go. Wind proc identifier not found. So there's two ways I can get around this. One is by using something called a forward declaration, where I'm just going like, hey, this method exists, I promise you, and then this is, still going to give me squiggles, but it should compile. I like how I'm like switching between like, here's some C++ code and do this, so I don't know. This is wishy-washy. You're ready. Where's output? Failed. Win proc, must return a value. Okay, but it found it, right? And that's the point, was that it found it. So that's two ways you can do it. I remember when I first started doing C++, I was like, oh, all of it. Because, when you're doing C#, it's like main up top and then everything else at the bottom. And I was used to that. I'm like, now I really don't care. So we are going to call Windows proc. Totally forgot what proc stands for. Return. I don't remember the Win32 value off the top of my head. Is SLK an H result? You are an H result. Okay. Succeeded HR. Okay. I don't know. Just 0 right now, I guess. Okay. To add functionality to the Win main function. In the Win main function, you populate a structure of type Windows class EX. This structure contains information about the window, the application icon, the background color of the window, the name to display. Also, Gabby, I don't know if you were listening. I don't know when you showed up, but I'm totally gonna have to get a membrane keyboard. I tried a different microphone. You could still hear the clickety clackety. And as well, I could probably actually rid the clickety clackety noise, but I have to have like the microphone like between me and the keyboard, and that wouldn't be the best. So figure something out. It contains a function pointer to your Windows procedure. The following example shows a typical Windows class EX. Alright, so we're just going to copy this because we can. So these are C APIs. These are not C++ APIs. So we don't have classes. We have structs. And a struct has exactly what we need. So in Windows, and then SZ Windows class. Is that? Oh, that's the string of the Windows class we want, isn't it? Did we write that down? No. Okay, well, what is this then? This is a long pointer to a string, to a constant-wide string of class name. I don't know. std string Windows class that we're going to do a C string on it. Now, why am I using a standard W string instead of, I don't know, an array of tcars or whatever? Because I have the ability to, right? I remember when I first started programming in C++, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do it the old way with C-style arrays, and I'm going to do naked pointers, and I'm going to do all this other stuff, right? And I'm going to use null instead of null pointer and all that stuff, right? And everyone kind of just figuratively slapped me on themselves like, Darren, no, right? We have these tools that makes programming faster, that makes programming easier, that makes programming less error prone. Use it. So that's why an SCW string. Why? Because I can. You know, I'm not in a place, I'm not in like the 1989, right? When did this came out? Right, this isn't the 1980s where I have a certain amount of bits and bytes. Like, I'm literally counting the amount of bytes I'm using, right? Yeah, if I was doing this and I was on an embedded system, yeah, I would totally be more memory conscious. Right? But this is on this computer that's beefy as beef. I don't need to worry about it. So you totally just use a W string. Make your life easier. And if somebody gets mad at you because you're doing a double W string, just tell them you can code faster. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Register the Windows class with a window so that it knows about your window and how to send messages to it. Use the register class EX function to pass. Okay, this is when we are going to get the Windows templating library. Sorry, oh my god, no. Windows implementation tools. That's what we're doing. That is totally not spelled correctly. There we go. Oh, implementation library. The reason why is this makes dealing with H results and Win32s way easier, right? Because, you know, a lot of the old ones are like, if not register class, then do something, then return one. Right? And it's like, oh, let's make it easier. Anyway, we are going to use register class EX. So basically, we're telling the operating system, hey, please know about me. Please notice me, senpai. Register class CX. Okay, sure. W it is. Why not? And what do you want? We want a constant pointer, so we're going to do this. And WCEX. We're also going to change that name. Oh my god. We're going to control that, and we're going to go la, 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 la. And this returns an atom? The fuck is an atom? What? What's an atom? Windows API, a standard call atom? Bug. Might want to remove this from minwin. The hell? It's a word. Okay. Bug. Might want to remove this from win-win. Okay. It's a word. I'm assuming it's bug. I have no idea. Bug. I'm just gonna look this up to see if it says anything about what it returns, because that was just weird. Return value. If the function exceeds the return value is a class atom that uniquely identifies the class being registered. This atom can only be used by the return value is 0. To get extended information, call get last error. Okay, so this returns 0 if failed. Throw last error if... Oh, is that gonna work? Oh, right. Pound include. Will. Results. Nope, non-registry. Bad. No. Will. Results. All right. Yay! Yeah, throw last error if, and I believe this will throw if this is 0. I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. See what happens. Why not? Let's just debug it and see what happens. Build errors. Static assert. Wrong type. Boolean. Okay. There. Well, that obviously wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, we're gonna do this. We are going to go var my atom? Sure? Var, oh my god, Darren. No, we're not in C# world anymore. My atom, okay, well, it's a thing, so there we go, it exists. Return value is a class atom that uniquely identifies the class being, oh my god, so I'm going to call this main window class. I guess that meant main window atom? Oh my god, I have no idea. So I guess if not main window atom, throw last error message. Oh, not if. I just want to throw last error message because I already know we have something bad. Stuff broke. Probably not going to be the best message right now, but it's a message nonetheless. Argument type const. Of course it is. There we go. Okay, so we have bug. Now you can create the window. Use the create window ex. Hwind. Okay. And now we make it. Hwind. Create yes. D word, the style. Okay, we're gonna look this up. So I could copy and paste, but these Windows APIs are getting uber intense. So I just want to show you how I read them. So in case you have to deal with this or any of the other Windows APIs, you know what's going on. So the first one is the D word. The extended window style of the window being created for a list of possible values. See extended window styles. We have accept files, app window, client edge, composited. The code was taken from a sample in the Windows Classic Sample GitHub repo. So any combination of these. So these are bit flags. What does the example use? WSEX overlapped window. The window is an overlapped window. Thank you. The vertical strobe bar is to the right of the client area. This is the default. Okay. Sure, okay, we'll just do this. And when you're doing this for the first time, you might be like, oh my gosh, I don't know the right values. Just start and go after that. The LP class name, Windows class name.c string. What? Okay. An optional class. A null terminated string or a class atom created by the previous call to register class or class CX. The atom must be in the low order word of LP class name. The high order word must be 0. If LP class name is a string, it specifies the window class name. The class name can be any name registered with register class or register class EX, provided the module that registers the class is also the module that creates the window. The class name can be any of the predefined system class names. What? Oh, okay, kind of. So I guess, is this possible then? Can I do this and just have you not scream at me? I don't know, we're gonna find out. Oh. Type of atom is incompatible with long pointer to a string. That makes sense. Okay, I guess there's no atom there, so we're going to go to, what is this one again? Class name. I'm just gonna go class name. And then I'm gonna say window name, just for something. The style, what are you complaining? Oh, right, you need to be long. La-dee-da. Oh, that's not where it goes. That's where it goes, okay. Next. Yes. The style of the window being created. This parameter can be a combination of window style values plus the control style indicated in the remarks section. The Windows has a border. The Windows has a title bar. The window is a child menu, child window, same as WS child. Excludes the area occupied by a child window when drawing occurs from the parent window. Clip siblings disabled. Dialog frame, group. Each scroll has a horizontal scroll bar, has a start maximized, start minimized, has minimized button, overlapped. You know, actually, I was reading, I'm like, the chat box is here, thus you're right here. I was reading, actually, a lot of Raymond's blog posts, because I thought they were, like, going to be uber long, because sometimes, you know, when we see blog posts, they're, like, an essay, right? So it's really nice reading them, and I read a lot of actually good ones. It was really fun reading them. But yeah, this seems like a very interesting, fun read. I will totally listen to that. Read that later. Okay, so here's all this other stuff. Okay, so to size, what do they use? They just use, I don't know, an overlapped window. DEFAU default. Oh gosh, is that the right one? Oh, CW default. Okay, what does CW default stand for? And width, I'm gonna say what, 500, 500. The parent window is an H-wind. Do I have an H-wind? I don't. So this is going to be a null pointer. H menu is also a null pointer. The instance? H instance. 0. I don't know. Oh, they use null. Sure, I'll use null as well. Why?
Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. You are appreciated.
Thank you for the follow. I hope that went through. I was also supposed to hear that, but I have it as monitor and output. So I have no idea why I didn't hear that. I hope you heard it. If you didn't hear it, let me know, and I will redo it so you could hear it, because my follower notification, you did hear it. Okay, good. I'm glad you heard it. I'm glad it was heard, because I absolutely adore that follow notification. And as you can see, that was me with Awesome. Okay, sweet. I'm glad it was heard. It actually showed up on OBS. It's like there's stuff happening. Wait. Oh. That's because my sound output was on my Yeti microphone. That's why I didn't hear it. Okay. Okay, sweet. I'm glad you heard it. I love that follower notification. I have kept it in like the 2 years I streamed as Active Fireball, and I'm going to use it forever. Because everyone likes it. I like it too. But thank you for following. You are appreciated. And we are going to do a null pointer. Okay, what does this return? Oh, what do you return? With H-wind, OP void. Return an H-wind. The function succeeds, the return value is a handle. If the function fails, the return value is null. Throw last error if... Oh, no, I need this. HWND. Throw last error. No. Oh my god. Let's spell the window. Handle. Do you work, or are you gonna be like, you didn't give me exactly what I wanted, so I'm gonna kill you. Alright, it doesn't seem like it hates me, so that's good. Awesome, so we have a Windows handle. Sweet, and we know it's valid. Function has H-wind, which is handle the window. It's like a pointer, blah, blah. At this point, the window has been creepy boosted. Tell Windows to make it visible. Show window. These examples really should be updated. Bool and bool. I'm assuming show window. Show window command show, right? End command show. I'm just gonna do SW normal because I'm not gonna pass anything into this. what this example wants you to do is use the end command from winmain right here. But I don't care. I'm not going to use that right now because I don't want to. No, that's not what I need. If the window was previously visible, the return value is non-zero. If the window was previously hidden, the return value is 0. Okay, well, I don't care. Update window. That's there. The display window doesn't have much content because you haven't implemented the winproc function. In other words, the application isn't yet blah, blah. To handle the messages, we first add a message loop to listen to the messages that Windows sends. When the application receives a message, this loop dispatches it to your winproc function to be handled. The message loop resembles the follows. Remember, Gabby, when we were talking about the video game loop where it's pulling things and then updating the internal data and then drawing, this is basically almost the same thing, just with different named steps. All right. Okay. Wait, we gave it a proc, right? Awesome. This should work. Famous last words. I thought this was broken for a moment. Oh, okay, I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Okay, Windows handle. Oh, what? That wasn't supposed to happen. You are null. Oh. Well. Now, see, the reason why you add this throw if null is to catch things like this, where you make mistakes. Okay. Now is to figure out exactly why. Unless, of course, oh, it could be maybe that these, I know what to do. We're going to do this. We're just going to do this right now. I'm going to do this. String. I'm just going to do this real quick. See if I'm right first. Oopsies. And then I'll explain what's going on. If I'm right. Of course, I'll also explain, I guess, what my theory is when I'm done. Okay, we're going to do class name.cstring. We're going to do title name.cstring. And are you still null? Yes. Okay. So all of the parameters are correct. So now we get to figure out what exactly is going on. An invalid parameter value. The system class was registered by a different module. The WHCBT hook is installed and returns a failure code. If one of the other controls in the dialog template is not registered or its window procedure fails, WM create remarks. maybe that's supposed to happen. I know what to do. I know what to do. Where do I have this? What if I do this? Is it failing because it says it's calling something, right? So I'm wondering if it's calling the function that's returning not what it's supposed to return. Oh no, that still throws an error. Okay. Result failure win main and oh my gosh, what is going on here? Okay, fine then. Fine. We'll do what you want. We'll do this to make you happy. We're gonna go like that. 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 .c string. And everyone here know that even if you program for a long time, you still run into errors. Oh, Windows handle is unidentified. Oh, Hwind, my bad. There we go. Will you work now? No, you are still null. Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. As I said that last time. This one. There we go. Oh, there we go. Huzzah! Oh, it didn't show up, but it's there, I guess. Where are you? Okay, well, anyway, oh, right. We actually, it got a paint message, but it didn't do anything. Okay, so before I continue, let me explain what went wrong. Not what went wrong, but let me, so, if the function succeeds, blah, 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 if the function fails, invalid parameter value, the system class was registered by a different module. This was one thing. And then the other was, if we go to class name, a null terminated string or a class atom created by a previous call to the register class, EX function, which is this one. So basically, this was I was trying to create a window, and I'm like, hey, I want you to create a window, and the class I made is called class name. Please make a window of the class name. And Windows is like, I don't know where that is. And so the last message being thrown was probably an access violation exception that was, you made a mistake. You tried to access memory you did not have access to, so thus, you're bad. So there we go. So now that we have all that, we are almost done, and I can explain more once we are done. We're just gonna copy this. We're just gonna copy this right now. And then we can deal with it later. Oh God. But he's like, oh, you're wasting all this stuff. I'm like, remember, this is not 1980s. It's fine. Oh, right. You need an L in front of you. Right? I keep forgetting the L, right? Greeting .c string. Size. Now this should show up something. Well, okay, something's going on here, but it's running, right? Okay, I did something and I told it to do something that I don't know. Where is it? Start, overlapped, CW default. That's number of pixels, right? Age instance, show normal. Fine. I'll do this. Will that make you happy? Will that make you happy? Man. Iterating this is amazing. Okay, fine then. Oopsies. It could be a window default. It could be. Thanks, buddy. Float.h. Near invalid 0 divide. Oh boy. You know. Control word value. Okay, you know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna do 1,000, 1,000. We're just see what happens. Hey, look at that. Okay, it showed up. Sweet. So it showed up. It was just off the screen. So there we go. We did something. Let's make it pop up where we want it to pop up, though. Like in the center so we can actually see it, right? Good enough. I don't know. 800. Be quiet. Bro, what is my I just want to know my display resolution. Fine. I'll do this without you. And there we go. Good enough. But look at that. We made a window, everyone. Obviously, we copied some code, but we also ran into plenty of issues that we had to get by. And also I showed, I went through how to kind of read through one of the Windows APIs, because those are just so confusing. We also had to figure out why this wasn't showing up. So now that we have this showed up, now we can start making fancy things. Okay. Now, so as you see, right, we did overlap window. Microsoft gave us the minimize, the maximize, and the X button for us. So now that we have that, now we can start making things better, right? So before we make things better, let me explain what's going on, right? So all right. Well, thanks for letting me know, Gabby. So basically all of this is basically setting up the window in memory. It's like, hey, we have this window, we're going to register it, then we're going to, create it. And then show window does stuff. Sets the specified window show state. Oh, it's just a toggle switch. Okay. The update window function updates the client area of the specified window by sending a WM paint message to the window. If the Windows update region is not empty, the function sends WM paint message directed to the window procedure. And this actually said, why do we need to call it? Which I think is interesting. It's entirely unnecessary. Your window will paint just fine without it. You will see a minor benefit of it if your program goes off doing lots of other stuff after creating the window, but before entering. Oh, okay. So I can just totally get rid of this, right? So I see. So update window just sends a paint message. Okay, I got this. Sweet. So basically, all of this is set up. This is to toggle the please show. And then this is called the message loop. So we basically get the message, which there's a queue somewhere which we can get into. It translates the message based on, how it needs to be translated. And then it dispatches the message to something, I don't know. So let's quickly go through these so we just know what's happening. Wait, did I see Raymond? It's not required. Raymond Chen. are. Nice to see you. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, get message function. Retrieves a message from the calling thread's message queue. I see, so we have a message queue somewhere. Translate the message, and all of this is kind of all internal, right? So we kind of don't do anything because we don't have to worry about it. Translate virtual key messages into character messages. The character messages are posted to the calling thread's message queue to be read the next time the thread calls get message or peek message. So get message. What does get message return? The function retrieves a message other than VM quit. The return value is on 0. If the function returns a VM quit, the return value is 0. Oh, it's the message. Oh, okay, so it's legit an MSG, which is a tag message, just hwin, uint, wparam, lpm, dword, and a point. Oh, okay. And then it dispatches the message. So, dispatch. Dispatches a message to a window procedure. It is typically used to dispatch messages received by the get. Okay, so if we do this, hwind is 15, blah, blah, blah. What's, oh, it's the same one. So it's like, hey, I want to put a message for this. Message 799. So if we're going to translate it, it's still 799, but it then dispatches it and it goes here. Boop. And the message 799 is we don't have to handle that. So we're going okay, so now that we did all that, right? Because I know there's some people who are like, what does this do? And having their kind of not tutor or mentor, but having the person go like, I don't know. They're like, come on, are you serious? Anyway, so once we set this whole entire thing up, once we're like, okay, we set this up, this is great, then this is called the message loop, where we want to get a message from the message queue. The system is responsible for sending us messages. We want to translate it. Translate virtual key messages into character messages. The character messages are posted to the calling thread's message queue to be read the next time the thread calls get message or peek. And then it dispatches the message and then just keeps doing this until I press exit, then it stops. And this thread that I'm on has registered this create window ex. So that's why the message of here, the handle of this message matched this handle because, you know, Windows knows it. So a lot of things are kind of handled by Windows in the background that you don't have to worry about. So that's good. But, okay. So now we have this. Awesome. So HTC, which is an HTC, text out requires an HTC where we want to put it, the word and the size, and then we're end paint. So basically, in order to paint, you have to use begin paint and end paint in order to paint. It's just something you have to call. I don't exactly know exactly what it is. I could find out, but not right now. Okay, so we have paint, we have destroy. And so remember like factory patterns, right? If you're probably college stuff, if you've been to college, if not, if you haven't been in college, that's fine too. Everyone has their own ways of getting into it. I don't have a college degree. I quit college actually when I was a junior. Anyway, so like a factory, right? Switch pattern, you're like, all right, I got the string demonettes, so I'm gonna make a demonettes class. I got the string bloodletter, so I'm gonna make a bloodletter class. I got the string nurgle, so I'm gonna make plague bear, so I'm gonna make a plague bear, right? It's kind of the same thing where we get a message, and so the reason why it's going to this specific method is we said if we are registering a class with this class name, the Windows proc I want you to call is called Windows proc, which is this one. And so that's why the message went here. And so we go, I already called to paint, If we do, okay, paint something. Are we called to destroy? Post quit message. Otherwise, just def window proc, window handle whatever messages that I'm not going to handle. And that's basically it. So now that we have this, let's add a menu. And with a simple, I don't know, about button, and see how that works. I think it's gonna be another one. I don't know. And then once we get the menu, then we're gonna try to add environment variable. Actually, no, let's not add it. Let's do this instead. Okay, so the idea of what we want is we want to have button that, I don't know, read me an environment variable. It gets all environment variables, picks one at random, and then displays it. Got it. Great. So we need a button. We need a button. Okay, so we need to make another Windows class. So std wstring button class name. My button. Okay. And we're gonna make another Windows class EX. Again, lots of copying and pasting. But that's fine. Right, lots of copy and pasting. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, I don't know. Should we use the same proc? I don't know. We'll use the same proc. See what happens. The icon, cursor, background, menu name, class name is the button class name, and the icon is the main window. There. Okay, so I need to go. This is a parent of something. Technically, it's this. I don't think it needs anything. Oh my god, I don't know. We're gonna find out. And the register class, right? Style, vertical redraw and horizontal redraw. I don't know what is a style. Yeah, let's just go here and see exactly what this is. Contains window class information. It is used with blah, the window, blah. Okay. CP size. The size and bytes of the structure. Set this member to size of Windex class EX. Be sure to set this member before calling get class info EX. The class styles. This member can be any member of class styles. Oh, wow, this actual whole entire default into like how it create. Oh, that's cool. This would be a nice read someday. Class styles. The class styles define additional elements of the window class. Two or more styles can be combined by using bitwise OR operators. To assign a style to Windows class, assigns the style to the style of Windows class. See, Windows class styles. Okay. Byte align the Windows client area on the byte boundary. This style affects the width of the window. Aligns the window byte and the extraction. Allocates one device context to be shared by all windows in the class. Because window classes are process specific, it is possible for multiple. Oh, hold on, wait a second. Do I actually want to make a new Windows class? Or do I just want to go, hey, I want to create a window and I want to make a button? I don't know. Okay. H1 create window, make it a button, Oh, it's a predefined class. Button text. Oh. Well, I had no idea. Cool. Oh, no. Right, if I wanted to make my own button, I think I would have to make a window and make it look like a button. I get it. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes. Parent window. I don't know. What's the parent window? It's gonna be this, right? I don't even did I even make one? Yeah, Windows handle right there. What are you complaining about? Oh, I'm gonna type hwind. Oh, okay, these are different things. Oh, okay. I get it. So I think yes. I think so how this works internally is back in the day when there was like no RAM or almost no RAM and no hard drive space, actually, you had to redraw everything all the time. So when Windows was like, you need to redraw, hello Moonman, hope you're doing well. You had to redraw everything. So when you got the WM Paint message, you needed to redraw yourself. You couldn't just go, this is this color and it's going to stay here. You had to literally write every pixel. So I believe the idea is, yes, everything is considered a window, and you can make a window that looks like a button, that acts like a button. So you have to do things like, oh, this window that looks like a button, did it get a click message? Well, then make it look like it got clicked. You have to do that all yourself. But because this is a predefined class, I'm assuming when they say predefined class, like Windows, if I say button, it knows what it means. We will see what happens. Right? It kind of knows what's going on. Otherwise, we'd have to do it all ourselves. Creates a push button that behaves like a BS push button style button, but has a distinct appearance. If the button is in the dialog box, you can select the button by pressing the Enter key. Yeah, so basically, Windows has some pre-built stuff in here. So it does have some pre-built stuff. Oh my god, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, everything is a window and it has to look like, there we go. Click, look at that, I can click it. Yeah, it's clicked. Not where I wanted, but okay. So also, just to let everyone know, at least I think this is in Windows. I don't know if it's in other like Mac or Linux. 0, 0, or the origin is in the upper left corner of the screen. So X increases as you go right, and Y increases as you go down. That's how that works. And so this is saying where do we want it. So we want it in 1010. We made this 500 by 500, right? So we went in the middle. So let's just make this 250 by 250. And that wasn't supposed to happen. Weren't you supposed to be in the middle? I don't know anymore. Anyway, I guess 150. What? Well, either way, we have a button now, and it is, so as we saw, it is a, actually, question, if we change the class, would that change anything, right? Also, we forgot to do this. And forgot to do that. Okay, tab, if we just change this class, so if we change it to L, I don't know, my button, it's probably not going to work because we didn't register it. It's going to go, you failed, and we're going to probably get an exception. There we go. So, button is a predefined class that Windows gives you to make it look like a button. You can give it other stuff, but there we go. We have a button. And we can press it with enter. At least it says so. Do you like so y'all are seeing the work I have to go through to get this to show up, right? Think that there was a time, like for Solitaire, right? Solitaire was made with this. It was made like this. So this is absolutely insane. Okay, so we're going to find me a random EV. How do I tell it to do things when it's clicked? How do I know when it's clicked? I guess there's a message for when it's clicked. Anyway, we are going to shoot ourselves in the foot. And we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to call EV name, which is not what it is right now. But, so, now, will you tell us what we get? Or are you just going to say, you're not, are you going to tell us? Okay. So my next question is, oh, this is what I'm looking for. Creates a push button that posts a WM command message to the owner window when the user selects the button. And this is a def push child visible tab stop. PS push button. Creates a push button that posts a WM command message. Sent when the user selects a command item. So WM command. So case WM destroy. Case Windows message command. Boom. So now we get to involve Windows App SDK, which is why you're here, right? For Windows App SDK. We are going to, you know, it's really weird to stream to sound. I know you're all watching, which is great, right? But I'm so used to streaming with music coming through my headphones. It's so weird to just stream in silence. It's fine. I'm just saying things. All right. Oh my god. It means we have to set up for everything. Oh, I don't want to do this. Install. Yes. Accept. Windows App SDK. Non-MSIX. No, okay, that's opting out. I don't want to opt out. Is there anything I need to opt in? Okay. Awesome. This is what I'm looking for. I don't think that would have been found if people don't know anything about Windows App SDK and what to search for. I think that's very tiny. right? Beginning this being done automatically. I think that should be a step. It's like, here's the actual step you need to do, and then go. If you're not using 1.0, if you're using something that's not 1.0, do I have a Notepad++ installed in here? I do. Awesome. Oh man, we're gonna. There we go. Now y'all can see what's going on. Do I have the correct font? I don't. There we go. Hack. Same close. We're gonna close that. We're gonna edit. Looks better. Okay, we are going to do with that. Right. Okay, yes. Reload all. That should still allow us to run. Ah! Fuck. Damn it. Issues. Is open. Author is me. Oh my god. AUTHOR. I can spell. Sure. I guess we'll just have to go through this then. Yeah, I thought it was. Okay, I guess I'm not the author then. That's fine. 16 days ago. Oh. Well, thank you. I'm gonna do it on here. Thank you, Gabby. What would I do without you? I'd probably be stalling here for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't understand why it's not understanding me. Okay. Docs for adding Windows App SDK. Cryptic errors when Windows package type is set to none. Yes. This one right here. I do not understand this. This is not in the docs yet, and this. Every time I do this, I have to come to this exact issue because this issue has the fix. Nor have I seen this fix be included anywhere else. Okay, there we go. This should then make it work. Oh, wait, what are you using? Why did you default to 14, bro? Give me 20. Give me 20. I want 20. I want those good CVP 20 features. Awesome. Okay. So, we are going to oh god. Microsoft.windows.winrt Microsoft no oh my god, it just works. Okay, I think I have to close this and reload it again. I'm not 100% sure. So this is the issue I have as well with Windows App SDK on Windows App SDK with C++ projects. Sweet, that works. Is I sometimes can't get it to find the header on the first try, and I can't ever figure out like what do I need to do to get this header to be found. So we restarted and Windows App SDK 1.1.5 native. I don't know. You did not. Okay, anyway, I don't know. Pound include. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so why? I installed this. Yes. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything else I need to add. Yeah, 1.1.5. So you're there and you exist. I know you exist. I know I don't need to add anything to the linker. So why is there no references? What is this? I have actually no idea what that is. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I opened it and it's like, you have an error, and then I close it and it's like, you don't have an error anymore. Yeah, there should totally be like a references section here. This is weird. Installed. Windows App SDK 1.5. Yeah, you're installed. Awesome. So why can't I use you? That's it. Like that should be the only thing I need. Oh right, there's other stuff I need to do, isn't there? In your C++ project, add this. Your globals. Okay, does that work? Reload. Ah, there we go. No? Oh, you still disappeared from me. That's okay. I still love you. Nope. Yeah, this is quite interesting here. Oh, there we go. Windows.system.power. No, this is no. I need Windows.system. There we go. Oh. Wait. This isn't right, is it? Ah, no, this is not the correct one I need. Microsoft.windows. Yeah, gotta love it when it doesn't work. Okay. I added Windows packaging type to none under globals of C++. Added app package false. I added Windows package type none. Do I need W in main? I don't think so. Because the issue is that the references aren't showing up. Even though I add... Oh, god damn it, I know what's going on. I forgot to install CPP WinRT. And because of how Windows... Somehow with Windows App SDK, you need to install CPP WinRT before you install Windows App SDK. Because if you do it the other way around and you install Windows App SDK and then Microsoft Windows CPP WinRT, what's going to happen is it's not going to show up. That's what's going on. CPP WinRT. that should also be on the docs. That CPP WinRT needs to be. I think is that a thing? Do we have that? That says install CPP WinRT. Because this uses the template, right? I guess if you use the Windows App SDK template, then everything will be installed how you need it. So if you're doing it manually, like me, then it's not. Okay, so Windows App SDK. Install. Yes. Yeah, I thought there was. I remember seeing something like that. So yeah. Okay. There we go. Now you showed up. Pound include. Now I have to find the correct namespace. Right, yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's great. Fine. I think I just needed this Microsoft.windows.system.h. Okay, now, how do I get you to be found is the question. Oh, yay. All right, we're back. I've done this. If you have an existing desktop project in which you want to use Windows, you can install the latest version. Unpackaged apps, that is up, so you must follow this procedure. Future supported .NET 19 or 2020, open existing project, make sure package reference is there, right click, select include pre-release, and to install one point search Microsoft for Windows. Yeah, there is no make sure to have CPP WinRT installed. Because as you just saw, this is kind of what I did follow, and if CPP WinRT is installed, it just doesn't work. Unless I did something wrong. I mean, I could be doing something wrong. I'm totally okay with that. But yeah, totally. I had to install CPP WinRT in order to get this to work. Further info. If your existing project and you want to call Windows Runtime APIs, then you need to support. Oh, there it is. There it is. Why is it at the bottom? I mean, I get it, right? I get it. It's that further info because like here's the main steps, and then you might need to do this. But for me, I'm following the steps, and I'm gonna go. I followed your steps exactly, and it's still not working. What am I missing? I probably wouldn't look at further info first. I usually don't look at further info, mostly because what I get is I usually think I did something wrong and not the rules are wrong. Anyway, although I do like it has done, like I think this is a great, like if you encounter a class not registered error when trying to use that, then explains you need a dynamic dependency. I think this is a great further info, and this helps because I've gotten a class not registered so many times. It's glad to know it's here. But yeah, I think if you be like, hey, we need CPP WinRT, that would be good. Otherwise, though, that compiles, which is what we need. And we are going to go to auto for process, WinRT, Microsoft Windows System, Environment Manager, for process, and then for process.get environment variables returns what? What do you return? you return an IMAP view, a Windows Foundations Collections IMAP view, and also to give everyone, if you're watching doing Windows, I believe this is going to fail. Will you fail? I mean, that's that, but we don't have to write that. Okay, it all succeeded. So watch this. If I then go, I don't know if it's runtime or not, but anyway, so this uses a WinRT Windows Foundation Collections IMAP view. WinRT Windows Foundation Collections IMAP view of H-string to H-string. I think it's WinRT H-string. What is it, Darren? Jeez. You don't even know your own APIs? How dare you not know your own APIs that you programmed like a half a year ago? Yeah, H-string. Okay. WinRT H-string. WinRT H-string. These. Now, I think what's gonna... So I don't know if it happens at runtime or at compile time, but because I'm referencing this and I actually haven't included the header file for it, I'm going to get a complaint that says I can't use this thing until... I forgot exactly what this. Okay, well, do you compile here? Because I want to show you this, if I can find it. Why is this so hard? Oh, God. Okay. Downloads. There we go. Installer 64. Desktop. Oh, I'm not in desktop. CC users admin desktop. Oh my god. I can type, I swear. That one. Alright, so 1.1. So this is the major number, this is the minor number. This is other numbers, but basically 5 means it's 1.1.5. So we got that installed. So this should run now. Sweet. And you did an error out. Cool. How do I... Cool. I have a map view now, which is great. That's... I don't know. We're going to do this. Auto YOLO equals EDS dot size. Did you actually get what I wanted you to do? Or did you not get what I wanted you to do? Oh, you failed. Okay, this is what I was looking for. A function that returns auto cannot be used before it is defined. This is basically saying we did not include the correct header file. No, dot collections. There we go. Run. And boom, baby. That would actually suck if this returns 0. Because I was like, oh no, this is in production. It should not be returning 0. Okay. Awesome. We got this. Schwiggity schwiggity schwa, yo. Okay, so now we have a WM command. And we want to text out. We want to display just a random environment variable when it's clicked. Win32. The x coordinate of the reference point. Okay, this is just where to put it. And then, oh, and then the size. Okay. Okay, so when we get WM command, what we want to do is we want to, how do you make a random number? Rand? I think it's just rand, isn't it? Do I need a lib? stdlib. Oh, and this as well. This as well. Because we want a random seed. Wow. And then I think after this we can get to message crackers. If we have time. We should have time. Awesome. Okay. Random. Initialize it. So we're going to initialize in main. Again, just to let everyone know, this isn't like production code or anything. It's not going to look the fanciest. Just to let y'all know. Okay, I want this. I want generate a random number between 0 to 99. Int index equals that is es dot get, oh my god, n first has key lookup. This is based on that. Oh, can I not do it on size? Oh no, I can't do it on size. Oh crap. Alright, no, we're changing this. We're just going to do this. We are going to go EV name is equal to, we're going to do this one, std string message. This is evs dot first. I guess I could use like a for loop, right? I could do that. Dot. Return an iterator. Oh, how do I turn this into what I want? Ah! How do I get stuff off of the IMAP view, Darren? Oh, this isn't what I want. Are you gonna tell me how in God's name do I do this? Okay, fine. Auto YOLO is, it's an iterator. Cool. We're gonna do this because I am lazy. No, right? Key value pair. All right, cool. If Ah, awesome is that. Int. La-di-da-di-da. La-di-da-di-da. This is a very, very, very... Just don't do what I'm doing. However, I guess if you need to iterate through all of them, I guess we never thought of that. I guess we never thought of the... If you actually want to, I guess, iterate through all of these. I guess you could turn it into something else. Anyway, break. Although, let's keep going. std, wstring, message. Okay. Message dot append. I don't care at the moment. I'm gonna do it badly because I said this is not. Oh my gosh, no, Darren. Oh my god, now include stream, and then we're going to make a wstring. Wstring stream. All right. Message append. Darren. It's like this. Plus equals ed dot key message equals space. Why are you complaining? To string. Oh my god. You're just full of suckiness. There's no to W string. Okay, there's two, which is all to string. To message, yeah, to string. We're gonna do that. That's gonna. Oh, I know what I'm doing. This is a very odd way out. Oh, come on, Darren, seriously. There we go. Will you work? No instance of basic stream matches the arguments of an std string. Oh my god. I ran into this before. I ran into this issue. I think I ran into this issue. www.github.com/Microsoft/Windows app SDK. It's 144. Not dev. I want test. Test. Environment manager tests. Win32 tests.cpp. Our changes tracked. Get environment variables to process. Compare IMAP views, which is in. Nope. Compare IMAP views. Where are you? I guess. Oh my god. Compare IMAP. There we go. So I don't do it. Okay. So basically, I guess. All right, sure. We'll do a string. I'll do a regular string. Will that make you happy? And then we'll figure out what to do from there. What do you? Oh, oopsies. Oh, is this not how to do it? Oh. No? Oh, okay. What is it? How do I add to it? Oh, Darren! There we go. There we go. Can I do this? Will you do the conversion for me? No? No? Okay, that's fine. There we go. There we go. That's the thing, like, there's so many different ways to do things that you really have to remember quite a bit. It is not fun. Okay. Message is there. We got the message. This is going to be a string. And this is going to go... Okay, you want a long... Okay, I don't... Can you just give me a W string? Using a CW string. Yeah, can I do that? Or are you guys gonna be like, no, I don't like you? I thought I did that before. And you're complaining because you're right, you know, you don't take an H string, which makes sense. You don't know what an H string is. So, please tell me, how do I get a string? Okay, fine. We'll do it this way then. Okay, so you're that. You're that. You're gonna say is, I guess, a W string. EV message. There we go. Okay. These lights are getting hot. Okay. Well, you're not gonna convert, huh? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so we're gonna do std string message as string. Somebody might be watching this like, oh my gosh, Darren, Jesus Christ. Oh, what the hell? My string ev message dot string dot c string. Okay, you have that. Now, let's close some of this because I don't need a lot of this anymore. How do I get a W string out of this? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, is this? string. No. Oh, okay. Cool. So Sure, whatever. We're gonna do this. Because we want to get this done. From bytes input string, my message as string. Do you do an equals? Yeah, I'm just gonna do an equals. Go there. And I'm going to need some header files. Probably all of those. This was turning out to be a bit hard. This is an issue though. Well, how do you get a W string out of an H string though? I'm quite curious. Okay. And now we have EV name is equal to this. And now transfer control bypass installation EV message declared at line 44. Oh, this breaks, and then this will break. Sure, whatever. What are you concerned about again? 44 and 56. 44 is this one. 6 is this. Sure, whatever, buddy. Whatever, buddy. I will do this. Maybe there's actually some stuff that you're not allowed to do in switch statements. I don't know. I don't use switch statements that often, so I'm not aware of the rules around switch statements, but here we go. Oh, right. This is like a very, very poor way of doing this, but I don't care. We're having fun. That's the point, to have fun, right, everyone? And to learn. This is just rules of switch statement that I'm not used to yet, which is fine. Consider using multi-byte to wide car. Why didn't I think of that? Multi-byte to wide car. Because that is what we're looking for. Multi-byte to wide car. Go away. Yes. Use before the conversion, the parameter set to value of any code page. This is some default ANSI, Macintosh. Okay. That. D-word flags. Oh, actually, UTF-8, I think is what I actually need. I don't know. Flags. Flags indicate the conversion type. The application specifies the combination of the following values, with MB pre-compressed being the default. MB pre-composed, MB composite are mutually exclusive. MB pre-composed. Default. Do not use with MB. Always use pre-composed characters as characters have in single. Yeah, we're going to use that because why not? A long pointer to the multi-byte string and the size of the multi-byte string and the wide string. Oh man, okay. Pointer to the character containing the string to convert. Size in bytes of the you need to be in number of bytes, right? Size and bytes of the string indicated by that. Alternatively, this parameter can be set to, oh, I can just set this to -1. -1! And a pointer to the string that's going to get everything, which is that. And the number of characters. Okay, fine. Points to a buffer that receives the converted string. Out optional. Oh, you're the out. Okay, you're the out. I understand what's happening now. Null pointer 0 and okay, so there's that. And then so okay, so okay. Size and characters of the buffer. If the value is there, function returns the required buffer size. Returns number of characters, buffer indicated with blah if successful. If function exceeds required size characters for the buffer indicated in characters. Okay. So then e dot size to bytes. I know that makes no sense, so we're going to go required characters. Just to plus one be sure. Doesn't matter. And then we are going to call this again. What do you do? What do you return if you fail? Function turns 0 if it does not succeed to get extended information. Okay. If required characters. You know what? I'm not going to rewrite it. It is almost time, and we are going to just do this. We're going to see if this works. Oh, right. So this thing is trying to make everything, awesome. And that's because I do want to show you good program. I don't know. Sometimes I want to do like better programming practices. Sometimes it's like, nah, just get it done. But I don't know if it's gonna be shown somewhere, right? I at least want it to look good. STD unique. Actually, can I do that? Can I just give you like data? Would that work? Can I give you a non-const pointer, or are you gonna be like, no, I can't give you a non-const pointer because that would be great. Data is const. You're also a const. Yeah. Okay. Okay. To do it this way, which is fine. CD pointer of wcar underscore t buffer new wcar underscore t of required characters +1. Okay. Go into buffer dot get, excuse me, and then ev name is equal to buffer dot release, not the set dot release. Okay, I doubt this is gonna work. We'll see what happens. I wanted to get a bit farther, but this took a bit longer than I was expecting to. Which is fine. It just means we have more time. Just means we're gonna do more episodes. So that's great. And you failed. Are you really? was that? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Why are you complaining? Do you work? Cool, you work. And then what are you complaining about? Are you... Oh, right, because this is the wrong syntax. I know, once I get tired, it's like, oh, it's 2:01. I need to finish this soon and end. If we... Oh, okay, we got an error. Okay, one more and then we'll quit. We'll quit. I'm sorry. Characters. Yes. One more and then we'll, if it works, great. And even if it doesn't work, that's fine, right? I might fix this later to make it good. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put this on GitHub so y'all can follow me. That's actually probably a good idea. Put this code on GitHub so we can actually see it. Okay. Oh my god, build succeeded. Oh. Index to breakout is 49. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Ooh. Required cards is 1. That's, oh, what? That is definitely not what I'm looking for. Okay. Wow. Okay, Darren. This just shows you all of the memory stuff. I remember I have a coworker of mine. She's a PM and she's starting to do C++ for samples. And so many times she has sent me a thing being like, I hate C++. I'm like, I don't blame you. Right? It's like, I don't blame you anyway. Oh, but anyway, that was intense. That does not show up. There you go, Gabby. That was intense. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll put these samples from last month's episode and this month's episode online. I'll try to get this one working before I actually send it up. Otherwise, this is going to be on my YouTubes. So yeah, keep in mind, I'm going to be doing another episode in 2 weeks. So we're going to be 2 of these per month instead of 1. See how that goes. But otherwise, is anyone streaming? Can I raid anybody right now? Sure, okay. So I'm gonna raid somebody. This is not like a Microsoft thing. This is not a, this person is, supporting Microsoft. This is somebody I know personally. So we're gonna raid them, which is gonna be quite fun. They are called Doomed Pretty. And at the moment, she is playing Disgaea 6 Complete. So that'll be fun, and I actually need to log out 1 second and then log back in, and so we can raid. But yeah, and then, I don't know, I hope you had fun. I know that it kind of got a little bland in the last hour. My enthusiasm is going a little bit down. But I think 2 hours is good. Okay, 1 second, and send me a thing. You're welcome, Gabby. And let me read what the code is. Y'all don't get to see what the code is because you don't. Watch as I say it, as I type it. I wonder if somebody's done that where they're like, they say the code as they type it. Okay, there we go. I guess I have my phone and I could use my phone. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. All right. We're going to raid Doomed Pretty. All right, lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and see you all tomorrow. Not tomorrow. In 2 weeks. Bye.